Good evening. Welcome back to Through Black and White Eyes. Obviously, we're here for the quarter-final draw of the Carabao Cup. There is still a game in play. It's Man City v Liverpool, and it is 3-2 currently to Man City with 15 minutes to go. So this is going to be interesting, doing a bit of commentary and find out what's going on. Moran was late again, as always. But there we go. If you'd like to become a member tonight of this channel, please click the link and follow it. Mick, always fine, mate. It's a bit chilly downstairs, but hello again, Andrew. Evening again, Ian. Come on, who do we want? Who do we want in this draw? It's going to be interesting. Now, why is that decided to... it's decided to freeze. My phone loves to do this to me. Andy, what you doing? You didn't have to do that. Thank you so much for the £10 super chat. It's absolutely incredible. You bought me a beer. That was good enough for me, mate. But thank you so much. I really appreciate it. If anyone else would like to donate, bottom right-hand corner, hit the button and do a bit of donating if you want to. Charlton. I'd take Charlton at home. I'll kick it off for MND. I love it. Well done, mate. Obviously, we do try and donate to charity as much as we can. And MND is definitely our sponsored charity now that we try and support. Rob Burrows, they'll be receiving some money from us soon because they're part of the raffle as well. I feel we will get either City or Charlton. I don't want City. Would love another home draw, definitely. Charlton would be good. Morrow!
Right.
Late again.
I take Charlton.
You take Charlton, would you?
Yeah, I would. I like them.
I'd take Charlton at home, absolutely. We want to get that semi-final against Man City in the final. We don't want City in the final because, Mauro, let's face it, in a one-off game where Man City could put everyone out, it's not what we want, is it?
Yeah, it wouldn't be my first choice, definitely.
Yeah, definitely not. Hey, Bazza, thanks again for giving Caitlin that ticket. She really enjoyed herself. It wasn't me who gave her the ticket. It was Miggs. Miggs won the draw.
Yeah.
And obviously with him being in Northampton, it was too far for him to come up, and he offered the ticket to me or Blade. We were obviously already going to the game, so we recommended Caitlin because you are members of the channel as well, which is one of the reasons why I put a name forward, and Miggs was happy to give Caitlin the ticket. So I want Man City Newcastle showdown. I want Man City at home. Either this round or next round. I do not want them in the final. Which basement are you in today, Mauro?
The secret one. The dungeon.
And Nick says, thanks, Miggs, if he's watching tonight. He was watching the other 14. He might not be watching this show, though.
He was modding, I think, the last one.
He was, yeah. He might be modding again now. I don't know. I wonder how many other non-tune channels on here tonight are saying as long as it's not Newcastle. That is very true, to be fair.
True.
But they won't want Newcastle away unless it's a smaller team who would want to come up like a Charlton. You know, they'll want to come up for the occasion, wouldn't they, Mauro?
Yeah, definitely. I understand people that want City. It would be a great spectacle, a great show. But as you said, especially in one game like a final, it will be a hard one. So that we'll be there for a long time. We are just not here for a season or two like many teams. When they break out, we'll be here a long time, and there will be a lot of games against the teams like City. But for this year, the possibility to win a trophy after 1969, first major trophy, I would rather choose, if it's possible, other team than City.
Exactly. Is it still 2 legs for the semi-final? I thought they changed it.
I'm not sure.
I don't know if they changed it.
It used to be 2.
It used to be 2, but I don't know if they changed it or not.
Not sure.
I'm just trying to get the football back on again because it froze. What's happened? There's a lot of applauding going on. Have City won now, have they?
City won, yeah.
Jesus, I was miles behind before then. I think you're ahead of me, so you're going to have to tell me who comes out of the pot, to be honest with you, because I've got my my phone on a
Where,
screen.
where,
So
where do you watch it?
I've got at the moment it's on Sky. It's straight after the game.
Sky.
Yeah, so if you're watching the game, because you were ahead of me before, because you told me that Man City had scored and I hadn't got a clue.
Yeah, that was just a sofa score. I was watching the results, but
right.
I don't have. I'll try to find a stream.
No, it's
here.
fine. I've got a stream. I thought you were ahead of me because you told me that they'd scored. So
I was just checking results on sofa score.
There's a good one from Joe Linton. We could get a small team like Charlton or Man U. I love it, Joe Linton. Baz, I've got a draw. Liverpool win on pens. I've got 20 quid. It's Man City's won 3-2, I'm afraid.
Joker.
So it's not going to happen. Still 2 legs. Right, I don't want Man City over 2 legs either then. So if we're going to get Man City, we want them this round at St James's Park. But we don't want them... We don't want them in a 2-legged affair, and we don't want them at Wembley. It's finished 3-2. We don't have Man City. Shut up. City folk. Unlucky Jan. Palmer top young player. Any truth in no truth at all. 20 million. Considering these price tags been set at 10, we're not going to go in and offer 20. So it's all paper talk, Lee. So I wouldn't be listening to that. You don't get signals in dungeons. My stream is Bulgarian, very good all games. Happy days, Jan. I've got my stream's good. My phone was playing up. Oh my god, the draw's not till 10:30. We've got a half an hour till the draw actually starts. They must be talking a load of crap after the game, as always. Evening all late to the party, was watching the game. I hope we don't get City the way they just played. There we go, says Steve. Steve, we've just started anyway, mate, to be honest with you, and there's not a lot being said. While you get a chance, though, please hit that subscribe button if you are new to the channel and you enjoy our crack. Hit the bell button, and that will always let you know when we're live. And please consider becoming a member. The link is right at the top of the chat. All you've got to do is click on it, follow the instructions if you would like to be a member. And as I say, we add people into prize draws. We donate money to charity, and the other money goes to the running costs of the channel. If anyone likes to donate, like Andy's kindly done, he's donated £10 tonight. There's a dollar sign in the bottom right-hand corner. You can do that as well. And we're still selling raffle tickets. We haven't hit our prize yet, 5,000, but we're getting there. We've got over £1,000, but we need to get close to that 5,000 so we can donate 50% of it to charity as well. What's this one saying? Thanks to me. Oh, yeah, we've already seen that on the top. I've got to go down, Barry. Come on. For fuck's sake, I'm going to watch Top Gun. Hope we don't get Charlton. I'd take Charlton at home. Manu at home will do me, says Jan. Transfer news for 30 minutes. Yeah, we could talk about some transfer news. Why not? Where I wouldn't pay that for Depay, Pulisic, defo lads.
Do you know the player I would take over Depay from Barcelona, and he might be a bit, how do you say, out of their first team. He might be possibly available if a good bid comes in. Ferran Torres. So
Yes.
you know him from Manchester City. He's much younger than Depay. He would take more money, of course, but he's so versatile. He can play all the top 3 positions: left, right wing, center, and he hasn't played much recently. And then since Rafinha arrived, then I think he would be a great player for us. So I think Depay, not officially. But maybe if a cheeky bid comes in, they could be possibly, because he's now with Dembele not injured anymore, with Rafinha arriving, with Ansu Fati coming back from injury. He's maybe third choice or something. So he could be willing to move if a bid comes. If I had to choose a player from Barca, definitely take him over Depay, who is a bit. Yeah, a lot of people mention he's like a diva type.
Well.
Yeah,
he's 30 now, isn't he? So
he's 30. He you can say he didn't succeed in England from a previous stint, although he was played more like a winger or attacking midfielder in Manchester United at the time. But he's on massive wages, and I don't know. What do you think? Where would you play him? If you have Wilson, if you have Isaac, I don't think he would agree to be third or second or third choice. So nah, I would pass on him, no matter if it's 10 million or not. I wouldn't take him.
But again, we've got to think about not just the starting 11. We've got to think about the squad and options off the bench. You know, you look at our bench yesterday. Not yesterday, the day before, sorry. We had Maxi on there and we had Shelby on there. And other than that, there wasn't a lot more quality to come on. Wood came on and showed again that he's lacking so much confidence. Cost me my tickets from Fun 88. The twat.
Yeah, but would he be willing to be, you know, would he be willing to just come from the bench?
I thought he was older than 28.
And also, would he, I don't know, would we as a team be willing to pay like 200K or something for a player that's only a squad player? So, yeah, we are just, I heard we are offering Bruno 200K with the new contract to keep him at the club. So would we really pay 200K for a squad player? I really don't think so.
Yeah, it's true. He is only 28. Didn't realise that. He's going to turn 29 in February, though, so he might as well be 29.
I was sure he's older.
29 in Feb. 13th of February. So for me, I mean, you take him over Wood, but like you just said, would he play a second fiddle to a Wilson? He might get in front of Isaac potentially. But again, it's options. This is what I always keep saying. If we want to be competing with Man City, you've got to have a squad like Man City, which we're nowhere near having. So if we want to be in Champions League, we want to be Europe, you know, all this sort of stuff, competing in 4 trophies, you've got to have a big bench as well. Yes, he might not like it, but he could force his way into the team. I mean, he can play on the wing as well, so that gives him more strings to his bow.
True.
So, yeah, it's interesting, though. Has anyone heard about Newcastle being interested in Messi? Definitely. He's literally just signed he's agreeing a new contract, isn't he? Another year's extension at PSG, isn't he? So, yeah, it's all paper talk, mate, if anything, about Messi. We missed out on Santos, and TalkSport said an unknown Premier League club which has made an £88 million bid for Benfica's Fernandes, the Argentinian holding midfielder. It was rejected. Yeah, we're not paying 88 million for Fernandes. I mean, it wouldn't go against FFP. This is the difference with the young lads. We could pay 88 million and then it wouldn't really put a dent in anything apart from the owner's pockets. I mean, it'll have a little chip out of their wallet.
I'm not sure, mate. It does. If he's under 21, it does go. You don't need to register him in the 25-man squad. But I'm not sure that it doesn't go into FFP. I think it's the same. He's 20 or 21. So for a player,
Roger Fernandes.
No, he's different. He's 16 or 17 now. Yeah. But it's looked on the, I think, 1st of January. So if you are signing a player, it's not you're not looking this time or during the season. How old is he now? But how old was he on the 1st of January of the current year? So, but it still goes into the FFP limit that we have.
Yeah. But if he was 16, like the other one, then it doesn't go towards FFP. That's kind of what I was getting at. I didn't realize it was a different Fernandes. I thought we were talking about
different one. Yeah, it's the one with the ugly neck tattoo from the World Cup.
Yeah, the World Cup one. Yeah, he was very good. Let's sign Amrabat and push Bruno forward. What do you guys think? I mean, he had a good World Cup, but it's a risk buying a player on World Cup form, isn't it, Mauro?
Yeah, definitely. He had a great World Cup, really, really great. But you have a lot of players that either play good for national team and then don't play as good for their club team, or also players who are on the highest, on the biggest occasions like World Cup that are great, and then they get a big transfer, and after that for their club they really don't perform good. So you have a lot of these examples through the history. So I don't know. The last couple of years he was okay for Fiorentina, but he didn't look close to the player that he looked like during the World Cup. So. It's a risk.
It's a big risk. I'd rather take McAllister.
Yeah, me
I know
too.
that's never going to happen, but there we go. Andrew, get your money on it, because if that comes true, you've been to the future and you've sorted out us getting to the final and playing Leicester. Would we take Zaha for 20 million? Jolinton, the simple thing is, go back and watch our Premier League show that we've just done with the other 14. Look at the stats of Zaha. He's nowhere near the player he was last season, this season already. And he again is 29, 30, isn't he? I'm going to have to check it, but for
30.
me, it's 30.
I think he's 30, yeah. I wouldn't take him.
I wouldn't either. And again, I'd say no on his form this season. Had he been banging them in like he did the season before, and you were buying him on his form, then you would think 20 million, that's not bad for a short-term option. But as he doesn't have the form that we're used to seeing that Zaha normally produces, I wouldn't take him, not at 30. I mean, he's formed 6.95 SOFA score, so he's under 7. I know he's almost a 7, but he's under 7. He's had some terrible games against teams that he should be playing well against, like Everton. He had a 5.7. He had a 6.3 against Forest. You know, he scored 6 goals. He's missed 4 big chances, 2 assists. So he's, it's not too bad. But, this is also I just don't know. For me, it's a no. 2 years ago, I would have said yes for 20 million. Rainbow thinks it's a bargain. I don't
think so anymore.
I wouldn't have Zaha, not now.
And also, when you look at all the players we've been linked, and the club is trying to get in, they are all much younger, so they're really not looking, except for maybe Zapata, who was also probably was supposed to be a short-term solution, but with Miggy in the form that he is, I think we would probably look at somebody younger to compete with him, not a 30-year-old player who didn't have a best of seasons.
I agree that he would strengthen our bench, but Zaha in the twilight of his career won't come to Newcastle to sit on the bench. That's the issue we've got there. So it's a no for me. Hi lads, where is Mauro from? I see he's the same timeline as me. I'm in Estonia. He's Croatian.
Croatia, I'm +1, so now it's 11-8 here, and it's 10-8 there, right?
Grealish for Almer on right wing.
Additional, Additional.
There was one in here I wanted to put up for you, Mauro. So Maxi played well the other day. I thought he did when he came off the bench. He had a good say in the game. He had a lovely little bit of skill when he flicked the ball over a couple of defenders' heads to play in Miggy on the right-hand side, who crossed it, and it didn't come to anything. He committed players. He set up Wood for a good chance, which was good to see, because it was a 2-on-1 situation, and St. Maximum in the past might not have passed that. You might have thought, well, I'll use him as a decoy and go alone. I was impressed, but the one thing that it has this little thing in the back of my mind, is Maxi going to be better as an impact sub than he is starting every game?
Well, if you ask him, I don't think he would be happy generally being a sub, but I don't know. As I always said, let's give the lad a chance until the summer and see if he can adapt from everything he has shown till now. So from the games before the injury and now these couple of sub appearances, for me he's showing that he's playing differently. He's a different player. He doesn't look to dribble as much. He makes passes when they should be passed in the time, and he's looking for other players. He had 1 or 2 sliding tackles this game, which you could never see before. So I think he's really trying, and if we manage to get him to adjust to a new style, I think we could have an amazing player on our hands.
Yeah, I even applauded and said around me at the ground when there was a situation on the right-hand side where Burn had been caught out of position, and Maxi ran back and covered the slot, which I would never have seen a Maxi do in the past. So I pointed that out straight away. So I'm very impressed with that. Gordon says Charlton or Forest at home. I'd definitely take either of them. Joe Felix, 23, Atletico Madrid. I would get him anytime. Problem is, it's 100 million.
Yeah, probably something like that. It's still very expensive, but if we could maybe get some kind of loan. I read somewhere there was a possibility of like a 15 million pound loan until the end of the season, or 10, not sure, something like that, and then potential fee for a permanent transfer. If we could get him in and see if he could fit in, then it could possibly be. But I don't see us paying straight 100 million now at the moment in the winter window.
Sounds like someone's been watching my Inside Scoop videos, Mauro, because I'm sure that's what I recommended we could do with Joe Felix. We'd get him on loan for a fee and then pay it over, whatever. But
you might have said that.
I know nothing, Mauro. I know nothing. Remember, people need to know.
I saw it somewhere.
Well, I did say that could be an option. Someone might have watched the show and decided.
And that was a good point. To be honest, that was a good point.
Exactly. Mick says, what do you make of the VAR independent panel ruled that Newcastle's disallowed goal against Palace should have stood? Referees should be made accountable for those decisions. I think he was in the end, wasn't he? Because Lee Mason, wasn't it, who was in the VAR room? I think it was Lee Mason. And he got dropped, didn't he, for so many games? So, again, just because the goal wasn't allowed doesn't mean we still would have won that game, because there was still 25 minutes. I mean, obviously, statistics would say we would have probably went on and won that game. But the game changes if we were 1-0 up. Palace either come at us and we counter-attack and maybe get 2 or 3, or they get an equaliser. We will never know. But that goal should have stood, and we would have been in a better position in that game. So I don't like saying that it's cost us points, because we don't know how the game would have finished had that goal been given. So, because it was a poor game, wasn't it, Mauro?
Yeah, that's true. It was a poor game. As you said, it doesn't mean we would have won, but this season we don't let a lot of goals in, so there's a really high possibility that if that goal was okay, if we were 1-0 up, that we would kept it until the end. And if I can say just one thing, for me, VAR is a really good thing that happened to football. I was hoping it would come in even sooner, because all of the major sports now have, from tennis to basketball to all of the major sports have it, and I think it's a good thing for football. Definitely. Because before, there was some, but I just don't understand when you have VAR, and then when you have a decisions like a penalty, what's the problem in even if you think you are sure, like from a referee point, what's the problem in checking one more time, or at least checking with the VAR room? Because in the Premiership first half of the season, even last season, we had couple of chances, couple of decisions that went against us and proved to be wrong decisions. Even in this World Cup, there were a couple of really shocking decisions.
Yes.
And I really don't understand that sometimes they check not so important things, maybe corner or something. They check on the monitor or with the VAR room, and then you have like a penalty decision, and they don't even check. Referee points at this spot straight away without even considering checking or asking whether it was a correct one. So I just don't understand, and I think if they get it right, if they check the major decision, like penalty is a major decision, or also possible red card, that's a major decision that can change the game. So when they get that right, that VAR be one of the most positive things that happened to football in the last maybe ever.
I agree. Geordie's at St James's. He's saying Maddison deal is done. He's over the effing moon about it. So let's hope he's right. We've always said he's the number one target, and we think it's there. And he knows a lot of Leicester inside people. So let's hope it's right. I really do hope it is. Maxi bringing Taram in, you mean like Bruno bringing Bequeta in? How did that work out? No player will bring another player to the club. That is true, Steve, but Maxi has been talking to him and saying he should join if Newcastle make an offer and go down that route for him. Water under the bridge. I hate to say this, Mara, but there's someone behind you again.
No.
They're winding you up again. We won't know that's true, but we'll never know because of the arse of a ref and the shocking decisions that day. It's a shame results can't be amended retrospectively within 30 minutes after the whistle. Yeah, I mean, football's always had poor decisions and decisions that go for you and go against you. At the end of the season, you tally up whether you've been screwed or not. So far, it feels like we have been a little bit. But we have had some decisions go our way that shouldn't have as well. So it happens. Mario, you're right. World Cup refs were VAR corrupt too. Yeah, the brown envelopes were out. I do have a little bit of news on Taram. I haven't put it out there yet because I haven't had a chance. But apparently Taram is advanced. Talks are advanced. The situation's advanced. We all actually looking quite good at signing him. And because of that, there's a very good chance that if we sign him, which is looking good, Wood would be allowed to leave in the January window, which we said wouldn't happen unless a striker comes in, and we didn't think we would sign one. So that is very interesting, Mauro.
Definitely. He's a really good player, and he can play both as a winger or a striker, and he's the player I would much rather have than Memphis Depay. And it's always good when you have a connection between the players like Maxi and him, and that can only motivate both of players in general. But Taram, he's been scoring for fun really good this season and last season for Borussia Mönchengladbach. He would also come very cheap because he's an expiring contract, and they would rather sell him now for like 10, 12 million than lose him for nothing in the summer.
Exactly.
And that's also a good thing for us, because when you buy him now, you need to offer him a lower wage than you would have to in the summer without the contract.
Yes,
so
exactly.
I think he's a really good option, and I would definitely go for him.
Yeah, definitely. Who we wanted? Anyone at home, mate. As long as it's this round, anyone at home. I'd even take Man City at home right now, or Man United at home. Anyone, as long as it's a home tie, because that's what we want. Poor decisions, you can't accept, Baz, but VAR, it shouldn't happen. Yeah. We say this, but unfortunately, refs go down their interpretation sometimes, so it depends on the ref, doesn't it? Which shouldn't happen. It should be straight, black and white, but it isn't, unfortunately. So,
if you remember the first penalty in the final, so it's a World Cup final, Argentina, France, and then you give that penalty, and the ref wouldn't even. Yeah, he wouldn't even consider checking that. So he pointed straight to the spot, and he wouldn't even consider the possibility that it was wrong and to check with VAR room. So for the World Cup final, I think it's kind of shocking. Those things still happen.
I thought Joe Linton would be happy about Wood potentially leaving. It would be interesting to see if Maddison plays on Boxing Day. He didn't play in the Carabao Cup round because he was given an extra week off. If he's available, he plays for them, to be honest with you. So it'll be interesting. I'm going to say Southampton away next round. We definitely don't want an away game. Like I said, we can't buy anyone since Piff are buying Man United and selling us. Hi, Graham. Thanks for joining tonight. I really appreciate it. I'm with Mauro 100% on that. That's obviously with VAR. What channel shows the draw? Well, we've got it on. I've got it on Sky. There'll be IPTVs out there, Roy. If you've got IPTV, you should be able to find it. And thank you so much for the 50 Corona while I'm at it. But Sky Sports 10:30, which I've got the channel ready and rocking, waiting for it to come. And it's in 10 minutes time, Graham. It's on Sky Sports Football, Roy. There we go. I'd love it if Taram comes. Madison, I think deal's already done. We don't know it yet. That's what I love about Eddie. Keeps his cards close to his chest. Well, we do hear about things. Like I said, we've heard Madison. I mean, there's a guy in the chat who has been saying the Madison deal has been further on than what anyone's been saying. We've also heard he handed in a transfer request and the deal was close. He's saying that it's done. I still haven't heard it's done personally myself, and I don't like to say things are done without hearing it officially as well. But it's looking good, and Taram is further on than what's expected, so that's even better. And like I say, Wood's got interest and offers on the table of, I think it's 2 or 3 Premier League clubs interested in him. So if Taram does sign, Wood would be out the door. I thank him for his service. I don't know about you, Mauro. I know I defend him a lot, and I know he's not good enough. And I've always said this: he's not good enough where we're going to. But he came in last January window. We didn't have a recognised striker fit. Yes, he didn't score a lot of goals, but we went on a 10-game, not a winning streak, but a non-losing streak. And he was a big part of that because he was up front every single time, working his backside off in my eyes.
Yeah, definitely. He gives his 100% every game, and although he doesn't score and assist as much, for me he really offers a lot. And with the way we've been playing with high pressing, you can see that every minute he plays, he's running all over. He's pressing defenders. He's also offering danger in the middle when you have a team that cross a lot, like we have with Trips and Target, who was playing before. And yeah, as he's not scoring as much, but I think he was offering a lot on in the team's play, in the pressing play, and also he's happy to be the third choice striker, so that's also a good thing to have. Unlike if we bring somebody like Memphis Depay, I don't think he would be happy to be a third choice striker. So for me, Wood is definitely not the quality like for Champions League or something like that, but I think he ever since he came, as you mentioned, all the results have been really good with him in the team. So I definitely can't fault his effort and
he did score some important goals, 2 against Southampton, 1 against Wolves from the penalty spot when we won 1-0. He's won us points.
True.
Yeah, people forget about that sometimes.
Yeah. So sorry, Bez. I have a problem with the battery. I just go run, take my extra battery just to charge, so I don't run out of battery. So be back in a couple of minutes. See you soon.
No problem, mate. So Lee says, do you think there'll be a deal where we go? Where's that come from? Potentially. I mean, look at the Isak deal. I mean, in the summer we said we were interested in Isak. It all went quiet, and then suddenly, bang, he signed. So yes, that could easily happen, to be honest with you. After the Isak Ekiteke debacle in the summer, I believe the Madison deal, when it's announced by the club, too many false dawns. I agree, Mick. It is hard to believe anyone, but there's a lot of noise coming from areas where you wouldn't expect it to come from, especially from the Leicester fans. They all think it's a done deal, to be honest with you. So it's not us saying it, just us saying it. There's a lot of other people saying it as well. So let's just wait and see. By so many other people jumping on your news, I'm repeating what you said. Losers, great show, pal. That's why I keep watching your blogs. Thanks, pal. Appreciate that. And like I say, Madison, let's hope it's all done. But it's quite funny when people repeat my stuff, but then I get all these messages from all the fans of the other channels. You know nothing, you're rubbish, you make my ears bleed. It's so funny. Wood's good at pens, and that's it. He's very good at pens. Mitrovic, see, I saw stats on Mitrovic. I wouldn't take him. Yes, Mitro I take now would be, no, I don't think so. Always against shite sides, Wood does well. That is true. Meryl has just been kidnapped, potentially. Can't trust Isak either. Looks soft. No, plenty of time yet for him to prove himself, Rainbow. I promise you. When is Isak back? I believe it's New Year, as it was always planned. Mauro going to change his battery. I knew he wasn't human. He's Iron Man. You heard it here first. Morrow is Iron Man. Isaac will come good. He's a class player. Well said, Jan. Thank you for backing me up on that one. I appreciate it. Right, guys, the draw is 5 minutes away. If you haven't subscribed to this channel already, and I don't know why you would, to be honest with you, but hey, that's just me being a little bit big-headed. Please do so. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button, so you know when we're live. You know you're going to get good banter when you're here. It's a channel by the fans, for the fans, and we really enjoy having all the interaction in the chat, and we're as respectful as we can be, as long as people are respectful to us. There's also a membership option if you would like to. The link is at the top of the chat. It's 99p a month. It's nothing. We give away match day tickets when we can, football shirts, memorabilia stuff. We do it once a month or once every 2 months, depending on how much the prize costs us. And we also donate money to charity when we can. £877 this year has gone to charities. And we also use the money for the running costs of the channel as well. We do have a big raffle on the go to try and help get equipment for the channel. Alan Shearer's testimonial shirt, 2 Kevin Keegan shirts, 5 of those amazing powder coated badges. We've got some Kevin Keegan prints. It's 2 for a £5, 5 for a £10. All you've got to do is drop me a message on Twitter. You can see my Twitter handle at the bottom. And once we raise up to £5,000, we'll do the draw, and 50% of it, that's £2.5 grand, is going to go to 3 charities: Alan Shearer Foundation, the NUFC Food Bank, and the Rob Burrows M&D charity. They're all going to receive part of £2.5 grand if we hit our target, and I hope we do, because I really want to give them that money, especially the Rob Burrows one. So yeah, Hope Madison is missing from the squad when we play them. I think we all do with the form he's in. Wood is better at starting the high press. Wilson depends on space behind the defence with its explosive pace over 10 yards. Yeah, Mark, the 2 different players, aren't they? But you'd rather have Wilson in the team because he scores goals, and that's what effectively a striker's there to do. So Isaac looks like a bloody good player. He is. I can promise you he is. Left back, will we get one in the summer? I honestly think we'll get a left back in the summer. I really do. I knew it. He's Iron Man. Madison and Yuri Tillemans would be class. I would take both of them massively. Morrow is more metal Mickey than Iron Man. MND one, guys, donate what you can. Awesome charity. Honestly, they are. It's a great charity, and Ian has got a few more of those dinner nights lined up where we're going to be donating a lot of money from that to the Rob Burrows charity. So how much longer until the draw? 2 minutes, as far as I'm aware, but they're interviewing Klopp at the moment. The draw is in 2 minutes, mate. 10:30 it's scheduled for. So let's put this up for you. So these are the numbers to look out for. So Charlton is ball numero 1, Leicester number 2, Man U, as in man, horrible twat United, ball number 3. The team we all want, number 4, Newcastle United. Come on, home draw. Nottingham Forest are number 5, Southampton are number 6. Wolverhampton Wanderers are number 7, and Manchester City, because they beat Liverpool, are number 8. Welcome back, Iron Man.
Right. This StreamYard is really, really hard on the battery, and it took longer, and I was almost ran out of it.
It is. I remember when I had to use my phone as well.
Yeah.
Quickly, who do we want? Charlton at home, anyone at home, Andy. Honestly, just a home draw so I can buy tickets again. Have we seen the updates of the training ground yet? I haven't, but I know they're going to be very good. Klopp's 3-hour interview blaming everybody and everyone apart from the team and himself for losing. I can't listen to it because I'll get kicked off YouTube for it, but he was taking ages. But they should be doing the draw now. I've lost 2 hours of sleep for this live vid, but worth every minute. You're welcome, Mark. I just want to get the draw done. My missus found the keys to the handcuffs. Or your missus found the keys to the handcuffs. Then I told you he's Iron Man. Forest at home, please, says I'd take Forest at home, to be fair. Yeah, I wonder why it's taken so long. They should be doing the draw now.
Trying to find it.
Yeah, I've got Carragher talking at the moment, so just get to the draw. It says it was definitely on Sky, so Vincent Company and Bernie Rival. Cup tie, significant problems. Defending champions Liverpool travel to the Etihad Stadium. It says it's until 11 p.m, so the draw's got to be straight after this. And they said 10:30 for the draw, and it's now 10:30, so I don't know what they're playing at. Much better when it was on ITV and BBC, this.
I'm trying to find, but I can't anywhere.
I'm positive it's on Sky, and it's supposed to be on after this, straight away on this game. So very annoying. Don't worry, pal. I'm fucking in glory land. I love it. At home, we can beat anyone. I agree. We can beat absolutely anyone when we're at home. Guys, don't forget to smash the thumbs up button if you have been enjoying the show. Hopefully, this draw is going to take place very, very soon. They did say 10:30. It hasn't
I've just found it 5 minutes ago. They said draw is starting in 5 minutes, so it should start.
All right, it should be on soon. Should be on very, very soon.
Should be on a second,
yeah. Skylight to drag everything out the do. Evening, Baz. Evening, Michael. Thanks for joining. We're late. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot smoother when it was on BBC and ITV. Carragher's still talking. It's doing my head in. Yeah, they said Mary would be doing it, so she's not run the studio at the minute. Must be warming the balls up. Yeah, she was in the studio. Now she's disappeared, so she must be getting ready to do the draw. We just want a home draw, please. I think Shea Gibbons doing it as well.
Oh,
yeah, that's why Gary's not on the show tonight, because he's doing the draw for the Carabao Cup. He's going to try and get us a home draw.
Couldn't make it.
Why are they talking about?
You having an inside man?
Yeah. As a United fan, I don't want to draw you. Oh, this is interesting. Pin Van Den Brendan, thanks for joining us. Hit that subscribe button if you. I don't know why you would be here as a Man United fan, but I hope you enjoy the crack. Please help us push us to 10,000. That would be amazing. But the showing Kevin De Bruyne's skills, as always, I mean, his crossing ability is unbelievable, even from the distance that he does it from at times. He's a fantastic, fantastic player, but all we want is the fucking draw.
For me, he's been the best for years now. He's been the best midfielder in Premier League and one of the best in the world. Maybe Luka Modric competition with him, but he's been amazing. One of the key players for City and the way they play.
Jamie says, Man United at home. Who have we got? We've got no one yet because they haven't started the draw, Vincent. It's doing my head in. When will the draw start? Well, they said 30:30 and it's 33 minutes past now, so I've got no idea. We all love Ronaldo in here, mate. We don't. He's lying. There is only one United and it's two. I love it. Man U at home would be, I think it would be a good one. Thumbs up, lads. It's easier than having Tug. That was meant to be. Anyone at home is what I've been saying. 240 watching, only 43 likes. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. It helps the channel out. Thank you. Honestly, come on, guys, smash that like button. Where can you watch the draw? Well, I've got it on my phone on Sky. As far as I'm aware, that's the only place that does it. There'll be other services out there where you might be able to find it, mate. Baz is lying. We all love mine. No, we don't. Stop saying things like that, Andy, or as you were never getting a ticket again. Do we find out who we play in the semis as well? Oh, that's a good question. Do they do a double draw tonight?
I'm not sure. I know that sometimes they do that.
Done it in the past,
like
haven't they?
2
But
rounds. Yeah, I'm not sure about tonight.
I hope they do it tonight because that'd be interesting.
Yeah, of course.
If they decide to get on with the fucking draw. That's better. Don't be surprised if it's Leicester City. I'd take Leicester at home. Getting Baz confused with John Sinclair. proper shit in my pants right now. Give me Man City. We definitely don't want. I mean, Man City at home now, I would take. Like I say, I don't want to take them over 2 legs, and I don't want to take them in a final because they're a different animal in a final. Z03, the draw's meant to be right now. They haven't started it yet, but I think they must be going to it soon. They've got to be. They've gone to Pep. What the frig is going on? Just do the draw.
What a nice change does it make now? Even the opposing team fans, they say they don't want us in the cup, and even us thinking that we can get anyone, even Man City. So it's just what a change has been in 1 year. Unbelievable.
Exactly. Peter, I would agree with that, but if he's played for Leicester already, it means he'll be cup tied, so he won't be able to play. If we get to the final and face Man City, it will bring back terrible memories of 1976 for me. One for me, because I was -5. Man U will win. I don't know what they're going to win, mate, but we just want to see the bloody draw, man. I don't get why they're taking so long to do it. Unless they're doing it at 1:45. That's still annoying because they said 10:30.
Should have been. Yeah. Me too. I found that too. Yeah. I'm on Sky Sports website. I can find it. It doesn't look it started yet.
Hi, Louis. It was meant to be at 10:30. I don't know what's going on because they're interviewing Pep at the moment, so it's got to be coming sooner rather than later. I was told 10:30 though, so. I was there in 76, terrible day. Is this a Man United loving? Hi, Alan St. Maximum. Thanks for joining us. 10:30 Saudi time. I don't know what the time is over there, to be honest with you. City is plastic and Manchester is red. I love it. But while you're all in here before the draw starts, it's going to be very soon. If you don't mind hitting that subscribe button, that would be absolutely amazing. Hit the bell button so you know when we're live. We've got more shows planned. We've got a watch along on Boxing Day for the Leicester City game. Looking forward to doing that. And don't forget the membership button's top of the chat if you'd like to become a member and be entered into prize draws. It's 99p a month. It's cheap as chips. What time is the draw exactly? We don't know. It was meant to be 10:30. I wasn't even in my dad's sack at 76. Either was I, Karen. United versus PSG. Charlton next round. I would love Charlton at home. That would be a good one. It'd be a good day out for them as well. Is that what Maxi in the chat? It's a Maxi wannabe, I think. Manchester can't be red if all My United fans live outside the UK tourist fan base. Well said, Foxy. Charlton versus NUFC. I don't want to be away. What have I missed, Bazza? Not a lot, Danny. We're waiting for the Carabao Cup draw, and they're talking to Pep at the moment, so we're waiting for it to happen. I was at the cup final in Man United in 1999. We lost. Ever since then, I wanted us to smash them in the cup. I was there when we got beat 4-1 at Cardiff City Stadium, Millennium Stadium. I was devastated. Never understand why 300 watching only 30 likes, guys. Surely we can hit the button. Yeah, it's free, guys. Hit the thumbs up button. It doesn't cost anything. Charlton would advance on a 0-0 in pens against Newcastle. I doubt it. Hope Man City v Man United final in Holland gets a hat-trick. Well, no, we don't want that either. Tourist FC, but the stadium is full every game. That is true. It is full every game, to be fair. Giant killer addicts. And there's nobody who scares me too much at home. There's no one scares me at home, especially in a cup. Tourists, exactly. Well, right, come on. Why? Why is it taking so long? Strange. I'm just going to mute myself. Talking shite. Would scares me. You would be if I met him in person. Has it started yet? Nope, Charlie. Still waiting for it to happen. St. Maximum with a hat-trick. I would love to see St. Maximum score a hat-trick, but I'd like to see him score one, never mind a hat-trick, to be fair. Come on, get on with the draw. Keep an eye on the website just to make sure that they haven't done it without showing it live, which would be very, very disappointing. The only reason we didn't win versus City at home was Wilson going off injured. I fear nobody at home. I'm Sunderland till I die, and I may be far the greatest team the world has ever seen. But you're in the Championship. It's a joke, by the way. I was going to say, we will get Wolves at home because no one has said them. Well, you have now, so that means we're not going to get them. Absolute shit. Sure, this draw malarkey. It is. I don't know what's taking so long. Is Zach still injured? He is until the new year, apparently. Maxi and Hattrick do not match. They don't at the moment. Can barely string 3 passes together, let alone score 3. That's because he's taken on everyone. He only needs 1 pass. There's me defending Maxi. What are these pricks talking about? Shit, they're talking about putting in a young defender, and I don't know. I've missed Maverick dodging missiles for this. How are the lads? Don't be surprised if Sky don't throw a few adverts in before the draw. That wouldn't surprise me, Mark. Halland and City is plastic. They don't win Bosnian Premier League. I'm sure they would. Come on, City. Bet we get Forest away. Newcastle are crap. Thanks, Lucia. They're showing highlights of the game now. Why? It's meant to be now. The draw is literally meant to be right now. Charlton at home, but I reckon we do it City at home. I'll take City at home now. Hi, guys. Please from Ghana. How do I become a member? The link is at the top of the chat. All you got to do is click on it and follow the rules. I don't know if you can become a member when you're in Ghana. I don't know. But click on the link and YouTube will tell you whether you can or you can't. Tottenham will struggle at the second half of the season. I personally think they will struggle. I think a lot of people think that. Oh, Nunes missed a sitter tonight. There's a shock. The draw's on Sky, apparently, and we're waiting for it. City will win it. I mean, they're obviously favourites now. My boss is Brighton supporter. Almost lost my job. Fucking giving it large. The tuna still in. I love it. When does it start? We don't know. It was meant to start at 2:30. It's now nearly 2:45, and there's still no draw yet. It's on Sky. Old Trafford was full of the Newcastle, as the fans could sing, was "We want prawn sandwiches." Trying to keep up with everything. Where is it? Oh, you've said that 3 times now. It's least match of the day too. Always last. No, sometimes. You don't know what you're all talking about. I think we do, mate. 6,000 fans says we do. Really hope a smaller team win, like maybe Newcastle or Nottingham Forest. Both teams deserve to win. Okay. Maximus sounds good. Draw not on YouTube. No, draw's not on YouTube. It's on Sky, as far as I'm aware. They're meant to be doing it after this game, and they're still sitting talking. It's a disgrace, isn't it? Just get the draw done. Exactly. You can't be calling us that, haha, even if we are. Where's the draw?
Mate, I'm again in the battery trouble. So I'll just go off a couple of minutes just to fill you up, and I'll keep a watch if it starts. So anyway, just be back in a couple of minutes, just to be sure. See you soon.
Yeah, bye, man. Bruno. He came sporting like Cristiano. To win this cup, we would need to beat City at some stage, probably more than likely. Rashford prime incoming. I've kicked the cup one more talking shy. Really hope a small team will win like Newcastle and Nottingham Forest. Both teams deserve to win. Right, the draw looks like it's about to finally start, guys. It's after the adverts. Europe or a cup double roll on 2023. It's tin opener. Teeth Klopp still yapping away. No, we've got adverts. The draw is after the adverts. I promise you. They have lost the balls, pal. Probably. Shea Given has spilled all the balls. Who do you think will win the cup? Newcastle or Man City, I think. Sebastian, stop fucking spam in the chat. I think we've kicked them anyway, to be honest with you. Jurgen is complaining. That's why it's taking so long. I wanted to play Liverpool in the final and kick their ass for payback when we got ripped off at Anfield. Another cotton ball kicked. This could be fun. Seems like a lot of other teams' fans joining. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? The draw will start next year. It feels like it. They've lost the balls. We need the draw. The draw's starting after this break. It's too long to wait for the draw. You're telling me? Whew. I thought I would have been in bed by now. But the adverts are on, and the draw will be on after the adverts. Who we open for? Anyone at home, mate. Anyone at home. I promise you. I'm happy with anyone at home. Rigging the draw to favour Newcastle. Yeah, the brown envelopes are being passed around. Don't forget, guys, hit this subscribe button, hit the bell button, hit the thumbs up, please. It really does help. Who was meant to start at 10 or 10? It was meant to start at 10:30. Who here supports Newcastle? Oh, come on, Andy. I really don't know what those bums are waiting for. Just start the damn draw. They will after the adverts. I promise you. As a Charlton fan, we are screwed. Man City home is what Leslie would like. I'd take Man City at home in this round because I don't want to play them over 2 legs and I don't want to play them in the final. So why so many fans dissing NUFC? I don't know, to be honest with you. Charlton can advance on a 0-0 again. Where can we watch the draw? It's on Sky Sports. But I will be telling you who we draw. Come on, the tune, says Kevin. Thanks for joining us. Please hit that subscribe button and hit the thumbs up, guys. Here's the numbers again for you. So Charlton on number 1, Leicester on number 2, Man United on number 3, the Real United, Newcastle United on number 4, Nottingham Forest on number 5, Southampton on number 6, Wolverhampton Wanderers on number 7, and Manchester City on number 8. We're still in the adverts at the moment. It's a good question, Carl. I don't know. Yes, if it goes to pens, yeah. We will have played Leicester before the draw takes place. I would love Man United at home. Miggy Almiron. If I do that, please don't ever do that. Newcastle to win. Cara, I'm calling it. Remember this comment, Baz. Screenshot it. It's easy to say that when we're in a quarterfinal, mate, but you didn't say that at the start of the season. You can watch it here live and probably watch your team lose in a watch along as well. Love it. Charlton can advance on Wolves, Southampton, and Forest, possibly. I bet City get Southampton and we get Man United. There's a good call. Hope Charlton get Forest at home. Ronaldo signs. No, Ronaldo signed for a Saudi Arabian club because his career's finished at the top level. Been a great player all these years, but he's done. Sorry to say that and to ruin it for you guys, but yeah. Here we go. The adverts are over. They're showing the goals again. 1, 5, 6, 7 away would be okay. Anyone at home. Top 5 Premier League prediction. Oh God. City to win it. Arsenal to finish 2nd. Newcastle to finish 3rd. And Spurs to finish 4th. Man United to finish 5th. There you go. Man U at home 3.0. Ronaldo is not a great player. He was. He's not now. Right, here we go. The draw. Draw at last. Ronaldo signal for Saudi Arabia club, but will go on loan to feed a club Newcastle next year. It won't happen. He is a legend. Can you send the link to the draw so I can watch it while listening to you speak? I can't because it's on my phone, mate. So it's not actually a link. I'm watching it through a service that I cannot send you a link for, I'm afraid. I'm not confident we will win. I've got my holiday booked. Love it. I bet you they get the draw wrong. Could you imagine? Wolves will smack Newcastle forts. Not even close. Wolves are shocking this season. Please hit like and subscribe. Thanks, Mark. I really appreciate that. Come on, everyone. Hit that button. Ronaldo and Arabia is funny. The gay-headed arse wizard. Oh, right. Okay. Bring on Man United. We'll beat them. I think so. Sky Sports is washed. It is washed. Those people who rule the world with the goal of eternal life for themselves, for those who run there, they are getting to prevent the second coming of our Saviour. What? There's no such thing. Is the draw done? Nope. They're talking about it. They're going to start it. They're literally talking about it right now. Do you think Nottingham Forest will survive relegation? They've got a chance. Come on, the tune. Quarterfinals will be played week commencing January the 9th. And they're about to do the draw for a decent home draw. Fingers crossed. Man United versus Man City, which it'll happen. I've just put the numbers up again, so I'll do that for you guys just to let you know what's going on. They're talking about what numbers all the players are, and we are almost there. Newcastle v City, hopefully. Anyone at home? Come on, Shay Given, get us a home draw. Shay Given's drawn the home balls. The lady has drawn the away balls. And, oh, come on, just get on with it. They're just about to start, mate.
Just get on with it. Yeah, I'm here. Hope it's enough now. I only have one port, so it's either a charger or the headphones. So that's the problem.
Class. Right, here we go. First ball is getting drawn out of the pot, and it's number 3. Manchester United. Will play. Here comes it. Please don't be us. Number 1, Charlton. Manchester United v Charlton.
Lucky for them. That's the only non-Premier League team left.
Yeah, Man U are at home to Charlton. Number 6, Southampton. Why are they taking so long? There's only bloody 8 balls in the draw. Will face number 8, Manchester City.
Oh, good. So, that's really good.
Come on, Shay. Pick up number 4. Come on, Shay.
Gary.
Number 5, Nottingham Forest. Will play. I don't want Forest away.
Come on, Gary.
Number 7, Wolves. Nottingham Forest v Wolves. So it's
let's now be the home side.
So who? Yeah, that's basically it. So who's left?
Us and Leicester. Oh no.
Leicester haven't been pulled out yet.
Us, Wolves, Leicester, and
home draw. We've got a home draw.
Yes.
We've got a home draw. Newcastle will play Leicester City at home.
No. Are the Wolves out yet? Is it the last?
There's only one ball left. That's it.
Just the last. Okay, it's home game. That's great.
Yeah. So Leicester City, Newcastle will play Leicester at home. Week commencing the 7th of January. Buzzing.
Very good.
Done,
very good.
Very happy.
Yeah, Gary.
Well done,
Gary. Job well done.
So that is it, guys. That is the draw finished. NUFC will play Leicester City at home.
At home, that's the most important part. Exactly. It could have been easier, but it could have been much worse. And we all said that we wanted the home tie, so that was the most important thing. And I'm happy with the draw, really happy.
Yeah, me too. And yeah, unfortunately, the big boys have all avoided each other.
Except, big boys. Southampton is always a tricky game, and City are playing away. So
Charlton, Southampton, Man City, Forest, Wolves, Newcastle, Leicester. So, and what I mean is that Manchester United, Man City haven't got each other. We haven't got them as well. We class ourselves as the bigger teams in that. So,
Man United were really lucky with that draw. But as I said, City away to Southampton, it's always a tricky. So they might. hopefully they might get kicked out. But I'm really happy with the home tie against Leicester. Really, really happy.
Yeah,
Buzzing.
I'm very, very happy with that. Get in, home draw. That's what we wanted. I will be buying tickets again, trying my best. I'll be also getting tickets for the January draw, hopefully, as well, if I can get online fast enough and get as many tickets as I can. But I will definitely be looking to go to that game.
Do we know the dates? Is it February?
We commence in the 7th of January.
7th of January.
Yeah, cool. We commence in the 9th of January.
9th. Cool.
Yeah. So great. I will do my best to get some. Oh my God. No, I'm off. I'm sure I'm off work between those dates as well. So
we'll probably have a player or two by then. So new player. So that's also very good.
Yeah, exactly. As long as they haven't already played in the competition, yes, that would be good.
Yeah.
I haven't talked about the semis. I've done another draw. They're literally going to be doing that after the next round, I guess. Then, so that's good.
Yeah. If we buy Madison, he won't be able to play, but at least he won't play against us for Leicester. So that's a good thing.
Yeah. Leicester have got Gills in the FA Cup, before that in Jan the 5th, I think. Possibly, yeah. I think we've got Sheffield Wednesday away, haven't we, in the FA Cup? Round about the same weekend. So but that concludes the draw, guys. I'm very happy with that. Madison will not play anyway because he'll be cup tied, to be fair. So even if we do sign him, he won't be involved. But I am buzzing with that. Absolutely buzzing. We've got a home tie, chance to go back to St James's Park and watch them play. I think we said it was Forest and Wolves, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah.
I can't remember. I'm a Newcastle fan, mate.
Yeah.
Really benefit with the Ward-Prowse, to be fair. Southampton rely on him. Nah, we don't need James Ward-Prowse.
Forest, Wolves, Man United, Charlton, Southampton City, and us, Leicester.
Yeah. Madison really watching his former club, exactly. Probably. But yeah, that's it, guys. I am now going to go to bed because I'm absolutely knackered. We will have some shows. I might have one more lined up before Christmas. On Saturday, potentially, maybe on Christmas Eve. I don't know yet. If not, we'll definitely be back on Boxing Day to do a live watch along against Newcastle Leicester, obviously, at the King Power Stadium. So please tune in then. Free kick king. He is a free kick king, but we don't need him anymore. We don't need Ward-Prowse, trust me. We're getting Madison. But Mauro, thanks for staying up so late and watching the draw with me and joining in the show before. If you haven't watched the show with the Premier League review, please go back and watch it. It was a fantastic show with the other 14 who do loads of stats and tables. And we'll hopefully see you again either Christmas Eve or definitely on Boxing Day. Have a great Christmas, everyone. If I don't see you before then, and you too, Mauro, have a great Christmas, pal, and your family. And everybody who's watching, thank you for your support, and we'll see you again soon.
See you guys.
Take care, guys. See ya.